All right. All righty. 70 to 80 RPMs warm-up gear only on board for the beginning of the warm-up. Yes, that's right. So I guess, Carolina, it might be your admitting physician. So somebody, if you were going in for surgery, if you were going in for some sort of protocol, that admitting physician would have to be on board. But I mean, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to say I didn't say it, but just do it.
I
Don't
know.
even tell
That's
anybody.
I mean, one of my friends was in an accident, so she did not have all her meds with her
Wow.
in her purse, you know, and she's alone. So she didn't have anybody to call at home to go bring her meds, and it snowballed into a really, really, really bad experience for her, because to them she looked like she was drowsy and drunk, and you know, because she was slow and she was repeating herself, like she was saying, you know, I am so and so, I have Parkinson's, you know, and it was really a poor experience.
And you don't know how many people on that floor know anything about Parkinson's disease, you know, in ER and OR and recovery on the floors. I mean, it's a totally foreign entity to a lot of people.
Yes.
So it's almost like you're educating who's taking care of you from time to time. Yeah.
I keep a card in my wallet that I got from Neuro Challenge.
That's good.
I have Parkinson's, and explain some things on the back of it. Now that supposes they look at the wallet. Some people wear a bracelet.
Mhm.
Or an Apple Watch.
An Apple Watch would do it, right, Susan? That's exactly right. Exactly.
Why would an
right.
Apple Watch do it?
Because you can enter your health data and emergency provider. You
You
still
have an iPhone too.
And
Right.
an iPhone, yeah, that's right, Catherine. If you have an iPhone, that will do it too. I don't know about another phone.
Diane and I both carry a very small print list of my meds and the times I take them in my wallet and her purse.
That's good. That's good.
When I was in the hospital with shingles, I was in the hospital for a week. I took all my medications and I kept my bag on my bed, and they never brought my Cinemed on time. So I would take it and I would tell them I've taken it at this time. And they didn't have all my medications in the formulary. So my dopamine agonist. So they would come in and ask me to take it and record it. So
That's good. Susan, that's exactly what exactly. Good. That's good.
They were cooperative.
for giving you your medication on time.
But also Susan's an MD. So there you go. She may have a little more clout than we do, but
Not
No.
for patient.
I was a patient, and they're justifiably very concerned about you taking medications that they're not monitoring.
Right.
oh, yeah.
But as long as you communicate,
Yes.
Right. So Susan, okay, let's continue this. Bump up 5 more RPM. So Susan, when that incident happened to you, so would your admitting physician be the one to write the orders to allow you to do that? Would it be your neurologist, or would it just be a kind of a communication between you and the nurses?
for me, it was a communication with the nurses because they're the ones administering the medications.
Right.
But that required some give and take. And, for me to explain why it was important. But, that's a good idea. You could ask your whether it's a hospitalist or whoever's in charge of your inpatient care team I don't know if they can, it's going to depend on policies, but if you could request that you be allowed to self-administer and write down what you've taken.
That's right. And keeping it beside your bed is a great idea, so they know you have it. You're not trying to hide it.
Strap it
So-
around you.
Yeah, or stick it. Yeah, keep it under the covers.
Yeah, but take it with you.
Take it with you. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But okay, so guys, now bump up towards 80, 85 or 90, depending on where you are right now with warm up gear only. But just like Carolina was saying, a friend of hers who has Parkinson's was in an accident. So how do you have everything you have right there, especially if you don't have somebody, a significant other who might be able to bring you what you need, you know? So you've got, yeah, exactly. That is a tough one. That's a tough one right there. I think that most hospitals should be aware of it, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Patient care, you know, seems to be diminishing quite a bit depending on where you are.
Yourself.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, you're.
Neuro Challenge has done a series of videos.
Mhm.
I forget what they call it, but it's a new series that they have for hospitals and doctors' offices, and it's specifically for hospitals that explain the needs of a Parkinson's patient. And so they're, you know, promoting this for the care, the healthcare communities to view this, because they admit, the doctors and the hospitals admit that they have very little knowledge about it.
Oh, and we know we have to educate doctors. I'm sorry to say that, Susan, because you're an exception to the rule.
No,
But
no. Yeah, but and Parkinson's is so common that,
they should know.
you know, but it's really the Parkinson's community that needs to advance the cause.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As you-
Exactly.
Carolina, you're describing, they're doing, it's really important.
It is important. It's just a matter if they watch it, listen,
Right.
learn, or they, you know, or say, oh, we know enough right now. So yeah. Okay, so now if you're up to 80 to 90 RPMs, what I'd like for you to do is add one more resistance turn to your warm-up gear and slow it back down to 70. We've got 5 more minutes of the warm-up. Now, Polina, all you're doing is trying to stay right now at 70 RPMs, if you can do that, with very little resistance. No resistance at all, Polina, okay? Just try to stay with the cadence or how fast we're going. Anyway, so Deborah, you jumped in late on that. So so we were talking about hospitalization with Parkinson's disease. If you get in an accident, you have to have surgery, you know, something along the line where you need to be admitted. How do you handle medications and your medication protocol with the hospital and the team?
I hope nobody's going into the hospital.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're discussing.
On it.
Right. Okay, so if you're at 70, bump it up to 75, smooth rotation of the pedal stroke. So I was telling Polina today that she's been doing a great job. She's been doing a fabulous job. She's going to do the best she can, just like we all started with clear back when we all began with the short intervals. So that's basically what she's going to be riding today. We'll be riding a little bit differently today, but she's going to try to do her 15 seconds at the 80 RPMs and then pull it back for recovery. So Polina's going to be riding a little differently than we are. She's trying to catch up to us, get to the point where she can maintain those RPMs, and that's her goal today. The rest of us, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. Say,
I just some water.
okay, you got to get some water. Thanks for telling me, Susan. Okay, so we got 3 more minutes. So if you're at 70 or 75, you've got warm-up gear or warm-up gear +1. You're going to bump this up to 80 and you're going to hold this. We've got 3 more minutes of the warm-up. So as we were talking, I really didn't tell you about the ride. So can I go ahead and interject that right now? So what we're going to be doing today, and it's the ride that I rode this morning, actually, when I rode my Peloton. We're going to be doing a 12-minute warm-up, which we're almost done with. Basic, and then our first stage is going to be 8 minutes, and we're going to find those levels of success with heart rate, with wattage or power, with resistance. So we want to find those in that first stage. Then we move on to building from there. So what we're going to be doing the first 20 minutes of class, we're not going to be working hard, but we're going to be doing some detective work to see where our heart rates need to be to be successful today. So this is basically an aerobic base ride, aerobic base ride. So those numbers that you guys have known, that we worked on and I sent those to you, those 3-digit numbers. Well, Norma, 2-digit number for you. So remember that. Okay. But you want to remember that. You want to keep those in the back of your head, but you're not going to try to meet those until the very end of stage 1. So you're going to have plenty of time to get there. 90 more seconds to go in the warm-up. If you're not at 80 RPMs, please continue to lift that RPM up to 80 and hold it. Those of us who are ready are going up towards 85 and 90, just a little over a minute to ride now. A little over a minute to ride in the warm-up. Okay, so those of you who are working with an Apple Watch, anything that you have on your screen that shows the zones, you should be in zone 1 now. You should be in zone 1. And those of you who don't have that opportunity to see the zones, your heart rate should be on the lower end from what we know where your aerobic or lactate threshold numbers are. So holding that right there, Deborah, where are you starting with resistance? Are you already at a 6 or a 7?
I'm at a 6.
Very good, very good. Excellent job. Hold it right there. 85 to 90. Susan, are you at +1 or +2?
+1.
Thank you for that. That's great. That's great. Andy, I know that you're watching that as well. Carol, Barry, everyone, Norma, Phil, Stacy, everyone's got that. Carolina, tell me about your resistance.
I'm at +2.
Thank you for
Oh, no,
that.
sorry, +1.
Thank you. That's better. That's better. Great. And Catherine, how about you?
14.
14. Thank you for that, Catherine. Okay, we've got 3 minutes. 2, keep your resistance on board. Slow it down to 70 RPMs. And all you're doing now, Paulina, is trying to get to 70 and hold that right there. Everyone else hydrate and get ready to ride the 8-minute first block. Stage 1 will really be an effective stage. So those of you who know your zones, know your heart rates, we're going to be lifting the heart rate all the way up into zone 2, middle of zone 2, high end of zone 2, but not crossing into zone 3. You've got 8 minutes to get there. So let's go ahead and start. First stage, you've hydrated, you're ready to go. 80 RPMs. Let's begin now. Okay, I'm going to ask you to stay 2 minutes at 80. Barry, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good. Where's your resistance today, Barry?
I'm at 28.
Great. That's perfect. Great. So the heart rates and for the first 2 minutes of the first stage will be on the lower end. Zone 1 preferably. Phil, did you hear what I said? Zone 1.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. Zone 2 is coming, but not yet. All righty, Paulina, how are you doing?
I'm at 75.
There you go. That's really good. Stay right there. Good job. All righty, 15 more seconds to go. You'll be 1 minute in. So Andy, are you looking at your heart rate?
Yeah, 114.
Okay, that's great, Andy. That's great. So all the way through the zone 1 until we get to zone 2, you're going to start to feel like, okay, I'm working, right? But if you keep referencing your heart rate, you're going to see, hey, I'm not working that hard. I'm okay. Perceived exertion running ahead of where your heart rate is. That should be the case, except for Carol, who always challenges my statements right here. Carol, what is your heart rate?
120.
All right, I'll take it today, kiddo. How's your shoulder?
My weight is getting better, I think.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that for you. Good. Okay, so 25 seconds to go. Now we're getting ready to lift this up to 85. Now, so 85 is going to be kind of like where we want to be for a lot today. 85 RPMs is going to be where we're going to hang a lot today. 85 will be kind of right where we need to be. We can lift it to 90, we can lower it to 80. So let's go to 85 and find that level of success, 85. So Paulina, when you're ready, you're accelerating to 80, okay? Try to get up towards 80, above 75. But if you need recovery, you take it, Paulina. This is hard for you, I know.
Yeah,
All righty.
I can appreciate it.
Okay, we appreciate how hard you're working. Thank you for that. All righty, so right now, guys, you should be at 85. The heart rates are coming along. Is that right? Heart rates are coming along. Susan, where's your heart rate?
114.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Stay right there. Andy, did you check again?
Can't get it yet.
That's okay. Deborah, where's yours?
114.
That's cool. Barry, how about you?
93.
93. Okay, great, 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 great. Norma, where's your heart rate?
80,
80. Great, great. And where's your resistance, Norma?
28,
28. That's great. Phil, your heart rate?
114.
Oh, that's crazy good. Stacy, how about you?
115.
Wow, I love this. You guys are making my job easy today. Carolina, how about you?
108.
108. That's good, Carolina. And Catherine?
105.
That's beautiful, Catherine. Polina, where's your heart rate, honey?
103.
Thanks, thank you. And Mike?
106 to 20.
106. Okay, kiddo, that may be where you want to be. Just stay right there until you feel a little bit like you can lift it a little higher, okay?
Yep.
All righty, so in 15 seconds, we're gonna pick it up to 90. We're gonna pick it up to 90 RPMs in 15 seconds. I want everyone monitoring their heart rate. So now you're gonna kind of lift out of zone 1. You're gonna get into zone 2, right, Stacy? All right, let's go up. 90 RPMs, let's lift it up. So Susan, your heart rate's gonna come up. Norma, your heart rate's gonna come up. Carolina, your heart rate's gonna come up. Andy, your heart rate's gonna come up. Catherine, your heart rate's coming up. Phil, Barry, everybody, Deborah, everyone, Mike, everyone's lifting it up slightly. Now, this is something that you can hold. You can hold. You can hold. You can hold. 35 more seconds to go. We'll check back in with our heart rate. At any time that heart rate comes into high end zone 2 or zone 3, we're gonna bring the RPM back to 85, okay? Good. So 85 is gonna be kind of like our middle of the road today. 90 is gonna be our higher end. 80 is gonna be our lower end. We're gonna do what we need to do to be successful today. Aerobic base, widen it out, becoming more and more efficient. All right, good. I'm gonna have everybody check in with their heart rate. Everyone check in their heart rate, stay at 90, stay at 90. Stacy, your heart rate?
116.
Oh my gosh, great job, Phil.
119.
119, Barry,
I'll get back to you.
Carol.
130, so I'm cutting back.
Okay, and then you're gonna slide it back towards 80, kiddo. Susan?
119 I added here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Deborah?
118.
118, great. Paulina?
99.
99, okay, kiddo. Norma?
83,
83, great job. Carolina?
113, but I'm having a hard time staying at 90.
Okay, just do the best you can. 85 is kind of a fallback. That's okay. Catherine?
110.
110, and how about you, Mike?
I don't know.
109. Okay, you've got 5 seconds. 5 seconds. All right. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Slow it back. 85. Good job. Stacy, where'd you get to?
122.
122. That's perfect. That's perfect. Great job, Phil. How about you?
122.
Oh my gosh. Are you in conspiracy? Yes, exactly. How about you, Barry? Where'd you end up? Say that again.
100.
Thank you for that. And how about you? How about you, Susan? Where was yours?
122.
Oh, oh my gosh. It is like it's the planetary parade. That's tonight. Do you guys know that? It's the planetary parade. All the planets are in alignment tonight. That's awesome. Deborah, how about you? Where was yours on that last one?
I thought it was what I told you. What was it, 119?
Did it say? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you did. I'm sorry. Okay, great. Polina, where did your heart rate get to, sweetie?
103.
103. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Good job. Stay right there. Stay right there. And Norma, where were you on that last effort?
still at 83.
Okay, it's hard. It's hard to get it out by you three. Your beta blockers are really working today. They're really working. Andy, where did you end up, hun?
Well, I'm out of line. Phil, no comment. 125.
Oh, you're a little, that's all right. Now 85, you pulled it back to 85, right? So we have 25 more seconds. So what I'd like for you to see, if you have output, if you have power, if you have wattage, Deborah, you have wattage. I want you to look at that number. I want you to look at that number, okay? We'll check a heart rate, give me that number, and then we're gonna recover. Okay, 8 seconds to go. So I want a heart rate and your output, okay? As we recover to 70 RPMs, do it now and recover. Great job. 70 RPMs, take your resistance away. Paulina, did your heart rate change at all?
106.
Oh, 106, it did change. Catherine, where did you end up on that last one?
103.
103, great. You had what power? You've got power, is that right? Cumulative power.
Is 56.
56, that's great for me. That's great for me. Carolina, what was your heart rate?
111.
That's perfect. Carolina, were you able to stay at 85?
Close, yes.
Then I'll take it. Close is good. Stacy, how about you?
122, output was around 64, I think.
Well, okay, that's great. That's perfect. Phil?
121, the output was 71.
Great job, great job, great job. Those are within your zone 2 ranges. Am I right? Are they coming up
Yeah.
through zone 2? Yeah. Okay, Norma, still 83 at the very end.
Yeah, 54 was the output.
That's beautiful. Great job. Carol, where were you, hun?
32.
Okay, great. On 132. Okay, kiddo. Barry,
100.
and what was your output?
I don't recall.
What's the highest output you're showing right there, love?
Oh, right now I'm down.
No. Your highest output in the middle. Highest output on the right.
It was 91, but I know I'm not at 91.
Okay, all right, good. Mine jumped up to like 1,000 or something. It's crazy. I need to reset my bike. Andy, tell me about you.
Well, in line at 122.
Very good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Susan, where was your last heart rate?
120.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Are you at +2?
I was at +2.
Yes, that's correct. And Deborah, at the very, very end, what was your heart rate?
118.
Great. And what was your wattage?
Yeah, I thought it said 38, but that doesn't seem right. Now it's only 25.
And no, it's good. It's fine. That gives us a place to start. That's good. Mike, how about you?
112.35.
Oh my gosh. Are you feeling good today because you're going on vacation? Yes.
I'm feeling good today. Thank you.
I'm so happy. I am so happy. Okay, let's get started. We have 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. We're going to start at 80 RPMs, 80 RPMs. Deborah, you're going to start with a wattage of 38. Okay, just start with a wattage of 38. Susan, you're going to start at +2. Andy, whatever resistance you had on that last effort, I want you to go there. Everyone else, Phil, Barry, Mike, if you're feeling like it, Stacy, Norma, everyone, Catherine, do the best you can. You're going to go to your output number. Output number. 80 RPMs, 4 minutes. Let's start here. We're going to start here. We're going to give it 2 minutes. Then we're going to go to 85 for 1 minute, 90 for the next minute. So you're going to see a higher output as we grow. We're going to monitor our heart rate all the way through. So Susan, you're going to start at +2, but then, you know, it sounds like it's not right. You're going to add a resistance and then you're going to add 5 RPMs. So you know what's going to happen. Your heart rate's going to start lifting very slowly, right? Sound good? Are you
Yeah.
trying to breathe through your nose? Are you trying to breathe through your nose?
Yes.
Love it. I tried that too this morning. I tried it too on my ride this morning. And I kept saying, if Susan can do it, I can do it. Yeah, that's right. And then I went, and then I did, and then I started again. So good for you. Good. Deborah, how does 38 on that wattage feel?
Okay.
Does it feel light?
Well, my heart rate's only 114.
Yeah, let's see what happens as we start to lift it to 85 and then 90. Let's see what happens because your wattage is gonna lift it at 85 and it's gonna lift higher at 90.
I am
All
at
right,
80.
you are at 85. Oh my gosh, okay.
Everybody was.
You stay right there. We're gonna join you. We're gonna join you in 40 seconds, okay? If you're feeling like, oh my gosh, my heart rate's only 115, I'm feeling great. Feel free to go ahead and add another resistance turn if you would like, okay? 30 seconds to go. Remember, this block of work is only 4 minutes, so it's gonna be 85 coming up, 90 to finish on top, heart rate check, and then recover. So as I mentioned at the beginning, okay, so right here, we should have a good heart rate, zone 2, right? Zone 2. Then we lift it, high end of zone 2, Stacy, got it? 90 could be the top low end of zone 3. Let's go now, 85 RPMs, pick it up. Susan, where's your heart rate real quick?
116.
Okay, did you add a gear? So now it's +3?
I can.
Yes, let's do that at 85. Deborah, where's your heart rate right here?
118.
118. So do you want to add one more resistance turn at 85 to make it higher wattage?
Sure.
Okay, good. Barry, where's your heart rate right here?
I don't know.
Okay, okay. Carol, how about you?
39. My heart rate's 128.
Okay, your heart rate's at 128. That's great. Catherine, where's your heart rate?
108,
108. Okay, where's your resistance?
16.
16. Okay, let's get ready to go. Okay. We're getting ready to rumble. Remember that song? Let's get ready to rumble. We're going up to 90 RPMs for a minute. Let's go now. 90 RPMs for a minute. Let's see what happens now. Carolina, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. You able to get to 90?
Yep.
Okay, great. Norma, you're working hard, aren't you?
Feels like
Yeah. Where's your heart rate, love?
it's only 82, but it feels like 102.
I know it. I can tell by your face. Okay, just do the best you can right here. Oh, I know that's so hard. Good job. We have 25 more seconds to go. This is the hardest you've worked, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Deborah, right? You've got higher wattage now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Get ready for a heart rate check. The new wattage or power, 4, 3, 2, heart rate check, 1, 70 RPMs, take your resistance away. Beautiful job. Deborah, tell me, heart rate first.
124.
120, beautiful. And what was your wattage?
48.
48, that's great. Mike,
111, 39.
that's perfect. Susan, your heart rate.
126 rebound to 128 at +3.
Wow, good job. Excellent job. Beautiful. Andy, how about you?
130 at 29.
Perfect. That couldn't be better. Great job. Barry.
102 at 29 with a 60 output.
That is beautiful. 60. That's what I'm looking for. Good job. Carol, what was the heart rate at the end?
136 and the output was 4.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Norma, 80, was it 83, 82 again?
84,
Uh-huh.
output 60, resistance 28.
Wow, good job, Norma. Real good job. Phil? Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. I can come back.
That's okay. 129 heart rate, 34 resistance, and 92 output.
That's beautiful. Good job. Stacy, how about you?
124 at 32 with 80 output.
Wow, that's great. Carolina, how was your heart rate?
113 +2.
Wow, good job, Carolina. Great job. Paulina, where was your heart rate, love?
101.
101. How'd you do on that? How were you able to get into about 80?
No, 75, 77, not more.
That's okay. Good job. Catherine, how about you? Your heart rate?
112.
Yay,
Yeah.
yay, yeah.
This is 16 and I don't remember what that output was.
That's okay. That's okay, kiddo. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna do it again. Now, the output that you found at 90, oh my gosh, that last output you told me, I want you to find it at 80. All right, you got 2 minutes. So when I say 2 minutes, I mean, it's gonna feel like a hill. It's gonna feel like a hill. So Susan, you can go one more resistance turn, okay? But you've got to stay at 80 and know that we're gonna lift to 85. All right, now, let me get my timer going. 80 RPMs, you're finding the output, so you've got more resistance on board, chances are. All right, chances are. Who's saying that? Johnny Mathis. Oh my gosh, yes, I love Johnny Mathis. Okay, 80 RPMs, highest power, power to the highest number. All right, you got 2 minutes. So what's gonna happen? The heart rate's gonna start to creep up, but it's not gonna go from like 110 to 125. It's gonna slowly come up. The Apple Watches kind of circle around, circle around, circle around until they find exactly where you are. So take your time, don't be in any hurry, just keep it right there. Susan, let's see what happens to you right here, okay? Let's see what happens to you. So we've got tons of resistance on. We've got high power or output. We're gonna check in 1 minute with our heart rate. Yes, Stacy, I see it. What is it? What's your heart rate, kiddo?
121.
121, and it feels like you're going through mud, doesn't it? It feels like you're going through mud.
Yes,
Norma, be careful, honey. You can back down a little bit on that resistance if you want, okay? But only if your name is Norma. Okay, great. Okay, kiddo. Carolina, how you doing? You doing okay?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're talking high output or wattage, right, Deborah? Where's your wattage right here?
48.
48. That's great. That's great. That's great. 24 more seconds to go. All right. Now we're going to check in with the heart rate in 19 seconds. Good. Oh, Phil already checked in. What is it? What's your heart rate?
127.
127. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, we're going to go to 85. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to make a decision. 85 RPMs, accelerate. Stay with the same RPM. I'm saying with the same output, same resistance. 85 RPMs for 30 seconds, and then you can make a decision. You can make a decision to drop back on the power or output with dropping resistance, or you can drop back to 80. It's totally up to you. What do you want to do right here? You got 9 seconds to make a decision. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of pressure, isn't it? You got to make a decision. All right, make a decision. Either slow it down to 80 or drop it to resistance turn. Yes, because whatever 5 RPMs did to your power or output or wattage, it brought that heart rate up. Am I right? Yes. Stacy, tell me what yours is now.
126.
That's perfect, kiddo. Stay there. All righty. Now you got another decision to make. We're going to 90 RPMs. Let's go 90 RPMs. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. Okay, in 30 seconds, we're gonna check in with our heart rate. Heart rate's too high. We're gonna slow it to 85 or drop a little resistance to maintain 90. Notice I didn't say to drop back to 80, but if you need to drop back to 80, it's A-okay with me. All right, so we're pushing some heavy gear here. We're pushing some heavy gear. Check in, heart rate's right now, make your decision. Stay at 90 if you want with the same thing you got going on, or drop a level of resistance, or slow it to 85, complete the next 20 seconds. You got a lot of decisions to make here. Make sure that you're working to your potential at this moment. Great job. 10 seconds to go. You are fantastic. 7 seconds to go. Great job. 3, 2, 1, recover. Great job. 70 RPMs. Take your resistance away. Perfect job. You've got a heart rate. You've got something to tell me. Go ahead, Mike, go ahead.
112 at 25,
Beautiful.
low 40 output.
Well, great job. I'm gonna say great job. Phil, how about you?
Heart rate 140, resistance 36, and output 104.
Okay, everybody heard me say that, Phil. Come on. Oh my gosh, 140?
That's
All right, okay.
Little too
Stay.
low and-
I had 140 also.
Oh my
My
gosh, that's
40.
crazy, Andy. That's unbelievable.
Dueling
You guys are,
brothers.
you're genetically linked, that's for sure. That's for sure. Stacy, how about you? Where did you end up?
133 at 35 resistance.
Great job. Great job. Norma, how about you?
Heart rate 89, resistance 28, output 63.
Wow, impressive, kiddo. Do you feel like your perceived exertion is kind of diminishing a little bit, or is it still pushing up, pushing up, pushing up?
It's still high.
Oh, still high. Yeah, yeah. Bless your heart. Carol, how about you?
Don't get mad, 140 at 25, but I felt pretty darn good.
That's kiddo. It's okay by me then. If you feel good, that's good. Susan, how about you?
Highest was 135 plus 490. I dropped back to 85.
Way to listen to your body. That's awesome. Good job, Susan. Deborah, how about you?
First of all, that's way too many numbers for me this morning. But I think I was at 48 watts or 50 maybe watts, gear 7 and 129 heart rate.
Beautiful work.
Something like
Beautiful work. Oh, I think that's wonderful, Deborah. Great job. Great job. Okay, Barry, did I ask you your final ones here?
No, I feel left out.
No, don't feel left out. I get to you. What was your heart rate?
Okay, my heart rate was 102, my resistance was 30, and my output was 65.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. That's great. Paulina, tell me how you're doing.
It was 106 by 75.
Wow, good work. Good work, Paulina. That's hard. That's hard. Carolina, how about you?
116 plus 3.
Woo! That's awesome. Catherine.
110, 17, and I think it was like 90.
Wow, that is fantastic. Wow, you're having a good day, Catherine.
Yeah.
You're having a good day. We celebrate those days, don't we? We really do. All righty, kiddos, we're going back at it. We've got about one more stage to complete. One more stage to complete. So I'm not starting the timer right yet. I want to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to slide in at 85. I want you to use the highest resistance that you had. So if you say, oh, I can't remember, you got a Peloton, you're going to know right where you were, okay? Now, 85, we're not going to use the wattage at 85 because we had a higher wattage or output at 90, right? So we don't want to go there. We're going to slide in at 85, highest resistance that you had. All righty, we've got another 4-minute block, another 4-minute block. So that means, oh my gosh, Susan, does that mean it's +4 for you? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, great. Okay. Now, after 2 minutes at 85, we're going to check in with your heart rate and we're going to make a decision whether to drop back to 80 or kick it to 90. We've got 4 minutes to work. Begin now. 85 RPMs, highest resistance, Deborah, that you use. So that would be a 7, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, in my opinion, Deborah, I think you could find 48 or 50 on your wattage. Do you agree?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great job. Okay, great. Hold it right there, guys. Hold it right there. So Catherine, you're going up to that highest resistance number that you had, right? At 16.
Yeah.
All right, great. Paulina, if you want to ride with us through here and try to accelerate one last time, that's all you need to do. But if you're tired and you don't want to do that, that's okay too.
Yeah, no, I'll try.
Okay. Oh, don't you love her? I'll try. That's right. All right. 85 RPMs. You're 45 seconds in. Good. Norma, does it feel like somebody's holding you back by a big cord and they're trying to hold you back and they're saying, you can't go any faster, Norma? Oh my gosh, that's hard to do, kiddo. Good job. You're doing fantastic.
Thank
All righty, you're over a minute in, so the effort is starting to take its toll, right? But perceived exertion may be higher. Look at your heart rate, see where it is. 40 seconds to go. We'll be checking in. We'll make a decision whether we slow to 80 or kick it towards 90 until we get to those high, into that zone 3 numbers. Great. But Phil, 140 was zone 4, I think, for you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, I just wanted to reiterate that we were on the same page there. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do, but okay. All right. Yeah, I understand. Okay, guys, check it out. Where's your heart rate? If your heart rate's where it was on that last effort and you want to kick it up towards 90, give it a go. If you want to slow it down to 80 before you kick it to 90, do it. So you've got that range of 5 below and you've got that range of 5 RPMs above. Susan, you want to make it, we can talk about it. Where's your heart rate?
It's 136, bottom of zone 3.
Bottom of zone 3, brilliant. Do you think you can hold that right there? Do you want to hold it?
Yeah, I'm at 90.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my gosh, you're having such a good day. Deborah, how about you?
In order to get to, I'm at 67 watts, 128 heart rate.
That's fantastic. Can you keep that?
I will try.
I know it. That's all we can ask. Andy, how are you doing?
Good. It was at 134, so I kicked it up to 90.
You kicked it up to 90. Oh my gosh. I can't hold you back. You guys are so fantastic. Great job. Stacy, where was your heart rate?
133.
Okay, where's your, are you staying at 85 or are you going to 90?
I'm trying to stay at 85.
That's okay. It's so hard to stay there. I know it. Mike, how you doing?
Heart rate is 110, 23.
Excellent job. Do it. Barry, where are you? 30 seconds to go,
103
guys.
heart rate, resistance 31, output 67.
Brilliant job. Carolina, how you doing?
I'm at 117, trying to stay at 85.
Wow, fantastic job. Catherine, how about you?
112, 85, 16, and 83.
Brilliant job. Norma, how about you?
88,
Wow.
27, output 58.
Wow. Okay, guys, we've had 3 minutes. 3 seconds. Sorry. 2 seconds. 1, grab your final heart rate. Remember your output. Remember your resistance. Whatever numbers you have on that monitor, I want to hear about them. Fantastic job. Slow it down. Don't worry about staying at 70. Polina, keep going lightly around though. Lightly around until your heart rate drops. Polina, what was your heart rate on that last effort?
It was 111.
Wow, that is fantastic, Polina. Great job today. Great job. Stacy, where did you end up?
We're back to 135 and output was 90 and 35 resistance.
That was fantastic. Wow. Phil, how about you?
144 heart rate, 36 resistance, and it was 107 on the output.
Man, awesome. How about you, Andy? Where'd your heart rate end up?
148 and 32. I guess I'm in zone 4, but I don't know.
You're in zone 4, but you were in zone, well, it'd be low end zone 4 for you, I think. You're a little younger than Phil, so those zones are probably gonna come down a little bit.
A lot younger.
Ah, that's right, a lot younger. I'm so sorry. I forgot that. Thanks for telling me that.
Everybody.
I love you, Phil.
I know. Hey, Norma, where were you, honey, with your heart rate?
Well, in the beginning, it zoomed up to 7, zone 4. Went back to 88.
I like 88. But you understand what happened there, right? So your heart rate started to go, started coming up, and the beta blocker kicked in and brought it back down. So that's what we wanted to do. That's what we wanted to do. Very good job, Norma.
Oh, it's working.
It's working. We know that for sure. We like that. Susan, how about you?
145 at +4, which is bottom of zone 4, so I dropped my RP.
That was so smart to do that. Thank you for that. We wanted to stay in the high end zone 3. That's right. I love it. Okay, so Susan, are you working with those zones on your Apple Watch? All of that, great. Super.
That's great.
It is, and double me. I didn't even know it till just a few weeks ago until I hit it and it came up. I just think it's awesome.
Me too.
Yeah, it's awesome. Carol, how about you?
Yeah, I stayed at 139 and I just found 88.
Oh, Carol, that's great. You're having a great day. Everyone's having such a great day today. Deborah, how about you?
138.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember what your wattage was at the very end? Was it 63?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think we've got that for you, kiddo. I'm so impressed by you. Wow, good job. Hey, Barry, where did you end up?
It was 103 at 31 with a 67 output.
Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Carolina, tell us about you.
117 +3.
I knew it would be just a little bit higher than that last one. That's great. And Catherine, top it all up for us.
It's the same as it was the last part.
That is great. Wonderful job. Everyone had a fantastic day today. Very, very good. Well done, everyone. Well done. I just want to tell you that to me was a very hard class this morning when I wrote it. But you know what was so hard about it? You didn't want the heart rate to come up right away. You wanted to kind of keep it under wraps, make sure you had all the oxygen you needed before you started kicking it up even more. So let me ask you this, Susan, when you said you found yourself in zone 4, what was your perceived exertion? Was it lower than what you thought it might be? I mean, you probably could have stayed there. Is that, or am I putting words in your mouth?
I think my perception was that it was high, but I could have kept going, but I was working hard.
You were working hard. That is fabulous. And that's where we're going, guys. That's great. That's great. So we want once in a while, we'll push these heart rates back up again, and we're going to see how long we can maintain them, not using just our perceived exertion, but the heart rate to monitor it, and then slowly bringing it back down again. That's kind of what we're going to be working on the next few times we meet. So I think it's going to be great. You guys are going to be fabulous. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time talking about heart rate. So let's shake it out and roll our shoulders up, back, and down. A big cleansing breath right here, inhaling up and exhaling all the way down. Brilliant job. Right arm comes across our chest, stretch out through the upper back of the shoulder. That is fantastic. Great work, great work, great work. Slowly release it, bring your opposite arm across, left arm across, draw across, stretching out, stretching out, stretching out. That is so great. You guys are phenomenal, just phenomenal.
Kathy, I have to leave. I have an appointment at noon.
Okay, bye Carolina. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us today. Great.
See you Thursday. Thank you.
Arm down, roll the shoulders back up and down again. Let's take a big inhale, reach both arms up. Let's bend our right elbow, stretching out through the tricep, upper back. Keep our shoulder into its pocket. If you can keep your bicep next to your ear, that's fabulous. If you want to draw across the top, make sure you're not pulling too hard on that elbow. Slowly lower it down. Let's do the same thing. Inhaling, both arms go up. And exhaling, bend that left elbow. Good, stretching out. Once again, using your fingertips. Try not to grab too hard on that joint. Great work. And slowly lower it down. Wonderful job. Both arms go, our shoulders go up, back, and down. Okay, now, big inhale, reach up. Go all the way out to the end handlebar. Begin to rise up. Now, what I found this morning, I don't know, everybody's Peloton handlebars may be a little different. I used the center portion of my handlebars for this stretch. How about you guys? Do you have a piece that goes in the center, Stacy? Yeah. So what I did is I used that for stretching this morning. So I grabbed that center piece that kept my elbows in. I could give my heart a chance to really move forward, smile through the collarbone, slide down through the tail. Good job. Lift it up now and rotate those pedals. Let's do the other side. Same thing, feet parallel to the floor, heels drop, front knees slightly soft. Great work, guys. Great work. Oh my gosh, I wrote all those heart rates down. I wrote all those outputs down, resistance down. I've got them in pen. So that means that they're permanent. So we'll be using those for the next few classes. Well done. All righty, rotate, go ahead and float to your saddle. Great job, great job. And then when you're ready to step off your bike, great job. Hold on to your frame as you get off, because after that pedal, I'm stiff from sitting. I'm stiff from sitting after my ride this morning. You may be stiff a little bit later on too. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting with a hamstring stretch. Use your monitor or the handlebars if you would like for stability. You're going to step forward with your left foot. You're going to step back onto your right heel, bend your right knee, flex your left foot, and come all the way down for a hamstring stretch. So it looks just like this. The more you can shoot that tail back, the more you can lift that seat up, the more dramatic stretch you're going to feel in that middle hamstring. So just hold it right here. Try not to drop the head. Try to keep the head up. Great job. Slowly come up and step together. So once you're ready, step out now with the right foot. Step back onto the left. Flex that front foot hard. Sit down into your supporting heel on the left side. Once again, lift up that right cheek. Drive that front heel in to the floor. Great job. And come all the way back up. Step together. I'm going to hold on to my monitor. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot and you're going to bend your left knee. So we're going right into a quadricep stretch today. Hold it right here. Tuck that hip under. Come up as tall as you can. Stretching out through the left quadriceps right here. Good job. Now slowly sweep this forward. Cross over, piriformis stretch, come all the way down. No weight on that stretching leg, all that weight on that supporting leg. Good job. Figure 4 stretch. Excellent work. Slowly rise and step down. Kick out again. Good. Shift your weight to your left foot, bend your right knee, reach down, knee down, hip down. Good. Really encourage that stretch. Well done. Once you're ready, release that foot, cross that ankle over the top of your left thigh and come all the way down. All the weight's on that supporting leg, nothing on the stretching leg. Keep coming down deeper, deeper into the stretch. Good job. Slowly rise and step down. Great work. Take your left ankle behind your right. Good. So the leg that you have in the back, your arm's going to reach up and we're going to hinge to the side. So just scoot back just a little bit. Now, if you would like a little deeper stretch, you're going to hold on to your forearm. You're going to keep that shoulder in its pocket, but you're going to lean more towards the right. Be mindful. Andy, was that you? Reach up and float down. Good job. Uncross this leg. Cross the left over the right. Same opportunity. The leg that's in the back is the arm you're going to reach up with. However, if you would like more stretch, wrap around the forearm, reach up and hinge towards the left. Good work. Good work. Slowly come up and float down. Good. As you uncross, kick out. We're gonna go right into a hip flexor stretch. So shift the weight to the right foot, giant step back with the left. Okay, so we're in a lunge right here. Back heel is up, come down, bend both knees. Now really tuck this left hip under. Good, you can use your hands on your hips. You can come out to the side for balance. You can even take an opportunity to lift up and lean over to the side as well for a more dramatic stretch. Come all the way up and float it down. Untuck that left hip, step together. Same thing on the other side. Shift the weight now to the left foot, step back with the right. So right heel is up, bend that front knee. Good, tuck underneath that right hip. Once again, if you want to keep your hands on your hips, come out to the side, or the leg you have in the back, the arm comes up, and we hinge to the side. Great job. We're almost there, guys. Reach up and float down. Untuck the back hip, step together. Just kick out for a moment. Final inhale will be right here, reaching up. Last exhale right here. You did it. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you,
So what
Kathy.
we did today is we
Kathy.
did a 12, 12, 8, 4, 4 class. So that was brilliant. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome. Any questions or any concerns about what we did or why we did it?
No.
Great. Lovely job.